So in this very last video, I will show you the remaining features from the vegetation layer. And in this particular part, I will show you how to use, or especially in this case, how to not to use the veget ref layer. The veget ref layer is extract from the BD topo, the French topographic map, and in some cases or in all of the cases done by automatic classification, and as you might see, it's really impossible to use it, especially in these cases. We will find the cases where it is possible to use it. I recommend to always switch it on off, that you see whether the feature might be used or not. So first of all, please never copy any feature regarding the forest edges, because the islet boundary is in most of the cases adjusted on the edge of the forest, like here, so it's correct. So there is no need to draw some vegetation features, not at all, please. In this case, the situation is different, and I was wonder why the boundary of the islet is such wrong, but then I realized that the distance is more than 10 meters, and that's why the boundary wasn't shifted. So it is about it's 11 almost 12 meters, so that's why it wasn't shifted. So it's important to capture the forest now, and in this particular case I would suggest that this part is captured as a hedge, and the remaining part is then captured as a forest or groove, depending on the area. You might remember that there's a threshold 3000 square meters. So I will start with the vegetation with the hedge. First of all, I will measure the width in the most width part, so it's 14.5 meters. So I will capture the feature. I will use the islet as a layer to be snapped, because I want to make it precise. So I push M, it will snap on the islet, and no, it was too far. So the last point. Now I should switch off the snap, make it none. Okay, so it's a hedge, and as usual I forget the width, but let's, how much was it? Doesn't matter. 9.3 meters. Okay, now I will catch the forest part here. So new feature. We'll start here this way. As mentioned, please go a little bit behind the boundary of the islet, and this is less than 3000 square meters, so it will be a groove. Okay, so we have these vegetation features are catched. As regard the hedges which are included partially in the islet, or the hedges which are on the boundary between two islets, always capture them during the phase 2. Just the features which are totally out of the islet are not captured. So now we will move to the mountain area. So now I will show you especially in the mountain area, department 66, and also the other mountain department, how to deal with troops and how to use the vegetation ref layer. So I will switch it on, that you can see how the polygon looks like. as you might also see in the instruction provided, there is a recommendation that the main troops are extracted and they are captured. So in case of this islet, which is highlighted in red, and this is because this islet is fully included above the 900-meter elevation mask, and in this case no solitary trees, no tree alignment, and also the grooves smaller than 1000 square meter are captured inside. So this is like help for you that in this particular islets the grooves which are smaller than 1000 meter are not captured during the phase 2, and during the phase 3 nor the solitary trees and the tree alignment, the alley, are not captured here. But now we are going to capture the bushes, and you might see that it's quite well delimited in the vegetation ref layer. So and it works this way, that you highlight the vegetation ref layer and you make a double click on the particular polygons, and they are now copied into the active layer of the vegetation. Now it's very important, just you will change the attributes. So we have bushes here, bushes for all of the feature. You might remember the shortcut Control D for the attributes. Okay, let's move to another alert, to this one. I will switch on the vegetation ref layer. This polygon is perfect, this one as well. The rest is not very useful, but what will remain, it will be just this polygon. So you will apply the same approach, that you will copy paste by, and you need to first activate the layer, and then by double click you copy the feature into the vegetation layer. You move a little bit, you see it's already there. Now you need to assign the right attribute. Which are bushes, the same here. And these has to be captured from the scratch as a bush. It's not possible to use the vegetation ref layer. Okay, at the end I will show you how to use also the roads ref layer. So especially in the mountains, we might have lots of the gravel roads within the islets which were not excluded, or the islet was not subdivided. But in this case, it's a very nice example of the road to be captured as the feature, because it's going through the entire islet and it's connected to the local network. Let's check whether this road is in the road ref layer. Yes, it is. So we are happy. The approach is the same like with the vegetation. You need to activate the layer, double click on the feature, and it's already in the tracks and amendment surface layer. In this case, it's a track road. It's a track feature. In case that it will be a paved road, you might remember from the phase 1 that the paved roads, which are from asphalt or concrete, should be used for subdivision of the islet. So in this case, such a road was omitted during the phase 1. The attribute assigned is 704 road. In case that there is a railway, the same, you will select the class 705 railway. but this is a track. It's a gravel, or it's not a paved one, so we can use this one. Okay, so this is basically it. Currently, I don't have anything else to introduce to you through these videos. I would like just to remind that it's very important that you not forget to finishing the ilots. Currently it works in the way that you can highlight the ilots layer, then go to change the polygon attributes, you click inside and you set the true, or now it's really working that you press a Ctrl M and you click on the islet, or you can use this icon, which is mark polygon as a visited. I have different rights, so it doesn't work for me, but it will work for you, and already is working this shading that the layers are finished or not. So I wish you good luck during the phase 2, and we are looking forward for your good results.